So California will ban sales of new gasoline-powered vehicles starting in 2035.
Governor Gavin Newsom signed an executive order on Wednesday requiring all passenger cars sold in California to be zero-emission vehicles by 2035.
Gavin Newsom said, "This is an economic opportunity, the opportunity to transform our economy across sectors, the opportunity to accelerate innovation and the entrepreneurial spirit."
Medium and heavy-duty trucks will face a similar mandate by 2045.
So 41% of California's emissions come from the transportation sector, and the biggest portion of that comes from personal vehicles.
So is this the most perfect form of legislation that California could do? I don't know. What do you think?
No, I mean, they couldn't have made it much sooner, let's be honest. If they had said, like, no gas cars next year, then there would have been, everyone would have thrown their hands up and said, we can't do it that fast. But here's the good thing. California is the biggest market. So the auto manufacturers are now like, oh, crap. In 15 years, there'll be no more ICE sales there. So we have to transition. And what are we going to do? Wait 15 years to transition?
Right. I think that 15 years is kind of playing this fine line where if you do it too soon, the automakers can rant and rave and say, this is just not fair. Can't believe it. No, I can't do that. You want me to clean my room? I can't do that. It's so hard. I have to do it today. By 15 years, if you're you can't make that same argument. But is 15 years soon enough? Because the problem is, people like me who care about the health of everyone on the planet goes, that's going to kill the world, and then it's not soon enough, and we're all going to die, and I can't. It's a compromise where kind of they're definitely pushing a little bit further back on people who care about the life of human civilization, which is a weird side to be on, but the people in power are the auto manufacturers.
But here's what I'm a little worried about. This is an executive order, which means that the next governor of California, if they don't feel the same way, could just rescind this executive order. And there might be a lot of lobbying going on right now to get a governor in place that would do that.
Yeah, 15 years is a long time to have to maintain this order. This is a different kind of legislation than you would see the state legislature pass.
Right. Now, maybe this will lead to that, which would be great, but I don't know if car companies right now are like, hey, don't worry about it. It's just an executive order.
Right, we got 15 years to flip this thing. And that's, I think, the thing that I'm the most worried about is that this is kind of a toothless bill because the auto manufacturers know that if they wanted to, they could probably flip this. Yeah. But the positive news here is that it does get people talking about whether we should do this. And so some people are going to come out of the woodwork and disagree and say, that's ridiculous. They shouldn't do that. And everyone else can then say, well, why the heck do you think that? And then we can pick apart their arguments one by one and hopefully flip those people.
All right, it's time for Going Green. So California has passed another law this week.
Governor Gavin Newsom has signed a first-in-the-nation law requiring plastic beverage containers to contain an increasing amount of recycled material.
Under the law, companies that produce everything from sports drinks to soda to bottled water must use 15% recycled plastic in their bottles by 2022.
25% recycled plastic by 2025, and 50% recycled plastic by 2030. I think that this is an excellent law. I hope that there's enough verbiage in there that prevents them from just making a bunch of bottles, grinding them up in the factory, and then making the bottles again with this new recycled material. I hope that it's post-consumer waste recycling. That is the important stuff.
But the biggest thing here is that because California is so big, I think that even states that don't have this law yet, which they don't, it'll still influence these manufacturers.
Exactly. And that is the advantage of having such a big state like California, be filled with people who care and can elect a governor who signs into law stuff that's like this.
And it could increase the demand for recycled plastic. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Mondays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below to head over to the Now You Know channel.